boys and girls of every age. Wouldn't you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will see. This our town of Halloween. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. Pumpkins scream in the dead of night. This is Halloween, everybody make a scene. Trick or treat till the neighbor's gonna die of fright. It's our town, everybody scream in this town of Halloween.
I am the one hiding under your bed, teeth ground sharp and eyes glowing red.
I'm the one hiding under your stairs, fingers like snakes and spiders in my hair.
This is Halloween, this is Halloween. Halloween, 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 Halloween.
In this town we call home, everyone hail to the pumpkin song.
In this town, don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the next surprise.
Round that corner, man, hiding in the trash can. Something's waiting out to pounce, and how you'll scream. This is Halloween, red and black and slimy green. Aren't you scared?
Well, that's just fine.
Say it once, say it twice, take a chance and roll the dice. Ride with the moon in the dead of night. Everybody scream, everybody scream.
I am the clown with the tearaway face, here in a flash and gone without a trace.
I am the who when you call who's there. I am the wind blowing through your hair.
I am the shadow in the moon at night, filling your dreams to the brim with fright.
This is Halloween, this is Halloween. Halloween, 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 Halloween.
Tender openings everywhere, life's no fun without a good scare.
That's our job, but we're not mean. In our town of Halloween, in this town, don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the next surprise. Skeleton Jack might catch you in the back and scream like a banshee, make you jump out of your skin. This is Halloween, everybody scream. Won't you please make way for a very special guy? Our man Jack is king of the pumpkin patch. Everyone hail to the pumpkin king now. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. Halloween, 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 Halloween.
In this town we call home, everyone hail to the pumpkin song.
La 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 la
It's a scary night in the neighborhood, a terrifying night for my neighbors. Won't you be my, would you be my, won't you be my dinner? Welcome to the Connecticut Game and Chorus Scary Time. Greetings to ladies and gentlemen, boys and ghouls, and all of you special boys out there. You know who you are, we love you. 2020 has been very scary, has it not? Well, tonight you will have some entertainment. I am the Count, and just like the Count, you can count on the chorus for entertainment. The chorus tonight has for you some tricks and treats that will frighten delight. Shall we get to it? Yes!
Type. 13th.
Scream. Mother.
Chianti. Elm Street.
Type. 13th.
And now, the Merry Murderers of the Silver Screen, in their rendition of The Cell Block Tango.
Type. 13th.
Scream. Mother.
Chianti. Elm Street.
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 They had it coming, they had it coming. They only had themselves to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Type. 13th.
Scream. Mother.
Elm Street.
Type. 13th.
Scream. Mother.
Elm Street.
They had it coming.
You know how people have these little habits that get you down? Like Danny. Danny liked to play with his finger puppets and creepy twins. So I'm typing away on my novel, stuck with writer's block, and I'm looking for a little bit of sympathy, and there's Danny wandering the hotel, drawing on the walls, and chanting. No, not chanting. Shining. So I said to him, you say red rum one more time, and he did. So I took the fire axe off the wall, and I swung 2 warning swings into the door.
They had it coming, they had it coming. They only had themselves to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. They had it coming.
I met Alice Hardy from Camp Crystal Lake about 2 years ago. She told me she was a virgin, and we hit it off right away. So we started camping together. She'd do arts and crafts. She'd come home. I'd fix her a drink. We'd have dinner. Then I found out. Virgin, she told me. Virgin my ass. Not only was she sleeping with the camp owner, oh no, she had 6 boy toys. You know, one of those co-eds. So that Friday night when she came home from work, I'd sharpen my machete as usual. You know, some girls just can't hold their stab wounds.
They had it coming, they had it coming. They took a flower in its prime, and then they used it, and they abused it. It was a murder, but not a crime.
Now, Casey's standing in the kitchen, popping up some Jiffy Pop for movie night, minding her own business. Outside, her boyfriend is tied up by the pool.
Elm Street.
What's your favorite scary movie? I said. I was crazy. I just kept screaming, what's your favorite scary movie?
Chianti.
And then she ran into my knife. She ran into my knife 10 times.
If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
It's sad when a mother has to speak the words that condemn her own son, but I couldn't allow them to believe that I would commit murder. They'll put him away now, as I should have years ago. He was always bad, and in the end he intended to tell them I killed those girls and that man. I hope they're watching. They'll see and they'll know, and they'll say, why, she wouldn't even harm a fly.
Yeah, but did you do it?
Not Mother.
They had it coming.
FBI agent Clarice and I had this regular date, and she'd come to my cell asking about Buffalo Bill. Now, every day for several months, I'd provide insight on how to catch him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deaths, severed heads, stab wounds, dismemberments, one right after the other. So after rubbing the lotion on its skin before it gets the hose again, I got out of jail quid pro quo, having a friend for dinner, and we ran out of ice. So I go out to get some. I come back, open the door, and there's Clarice and Dr. Chilton doing number 17, the lamb slaughter. Well, I was in such a state of shock. I completely blacked out. I can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later, when I was having fava beans and a nice Chianti, I even knew they were dead.
They had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it coming.
I love tormenting teenagers more than I can possibly say. They were the real innocent types, sensitive, high schoolers. But they were always trying not to fall asleep. They'd drink coffee every night trying to stay awake. But in their dreams, I found Nancy, Kristen, Alice, and Jessie. I guess you could say they were cut up because of psychological differences. They saw themselves as awake, and I saw them dead.
Screaming rum, 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 rum. Screaming rum, 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 rum. They had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming all along. 'Cause it's a you, and then you tell me, how could you tell us that we were wrong? They had it coming, they had it coming, they only had themselves to blame. If they were in there, if you had seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
You say red rum
Virgin
one
my
more time.
ass.
10 times.
Number 17, the lamb slaughter.
Type.
13th.
Scream.
Mother.
Chianti.
Elm Street.
The cell block tango, very lovely. I too could cut up a rug in my younger days. Until I cut up too many rugs and ran out of rugs.
Everybody's heading for Woolworth and Woolco to get set for Halloween. There's costumes of TV favorites like Wonder Woman and the Hulk. There's popular characters from Star Wars, and there's superheroes like Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, and many more at bare bones prices, $2.38 to $4.17. And there's Spook Sticks, Face Pops, Hallowitches, wrapped candy of every kind, all at the favorite Halloween haunts, Woolworth and Woolco.
Here we are, cooking with the devil, and now we're gonna make bloody fingers. And this is all you need. Some hot dog buns, some ketchup, and some hot dog. Here's all you do. Boil the hot dog, cut off a little tip for the fingernail, put some slices in it for the knuckle, and cut off the bottom piece so it really looks like a cut off finger. And then take it and put it in a bun and load it with ketchup. And there you have it. The ultimate in finger food. Mmm.
He is such a cute little devil, is he not? And don't you just love finger food, eh? What? Yorick, what? What you say, Yorick? Hot dogs? Hot dogs? Do you know what's in hot dogs? These things will kill you! Blah! Blah!
Lo tengo.
And now, we interrupt this entertainment for a very important public service announcement.
I will wear a mask. Wear a mask wherever I will go. In my house I always will be. For nothing will keep me away except for quarantine. I will wear a mask. Ever since they all got sick, I know there isn't an ocean too deep of hand sanitizer to keep me away from I hate it, but what they say I'll follow. I will wear a mask wherever I will go. There isn't an ocean too deep of hand sanitizer to keep me away. Don't catch it, we will wear a mask wherever we will go. There isn't an ocean too deep of hand sanitizer to keep us away from Corona. Hate this. Follow. Experts. Forever. I hate it, but what they say I'll follow. Beat it, we'll get through it together. There isn't an ocean too deep of hand sanitizer to keep us away from Corona.
I can't stand all this gaiety.
It was a Halloween party where fantasies come true. I put on Showtime makeup and did a dance or two. The boys and ghouls were hanging out like Vamp and Tigress too. My Showtime face was all in place, then Rock Angel, I saw you.
It's Showtime, the adult Halloween makeup. Showtime is hypoallergenic, more comfortable than masks, more fun too.
You know you are my fantasy, but I can't speak to you.
Make up a Halloween fantasy with Showtime makeup.
Welcome to the French Chef. I'm Julia Child, and I'm getting ready for a Halloween party. Now, the first dish that I'll be preparing for my Halloween party is potiron tout rond. That's stuffed pumpkin in French. And I've got a beautiful pumpkin here who looks as happy to see me as I am to see him. And we're going to be stuffing Mr. Pumpkin here with lots and lots of butter and cheese and breadcrumbs and olives. But first we'll need to open him up and remove all of the seeds and pumpkin meat. And we'll be reserving those seeds and toasting them in the oven. So everyone knows that's a delicious snack that we'll be serving at our Halloween fete. but we'll also be reserving the pumpkin meat, and we'll whip it up into a pate which we'll serve on toast points or crackers or Ritz crackers or teen crackers. But can't do that until we get Mr. Pumpkin open, so we're going to take a sharp knife. I suggest using the sharpest knife you have because you really can't do anything without a sharp knife. We've got to plunge through that pumpkin shell. We're going to start digging into the flesh of the pumpkin to get the top open. And oh dear, seem to have cut the digging out of my finger. And, well, I'm glad this happened, actually, because now I can give you a lesson in kitchen first aid. And it's just a bit of a nick. Oh, looks actually more like a gash. So we can use a kitchen apron to staunch the flow of blood. And that doesn't really seem to be working, in which case I would recommend a natural coagulant like pumpkin meat to staunch the flow of blood. But if that also doesn't seem to be working, the next best thing to do would be to make a tourniquet out of a kitchen towel and some bamboo skewers. But the important thing to remember is not to tie the tourniquet too tightly, or you could lose your hand to gangrene. And now I seem to be feeling a little woozy, and it might be time to call for emergency services. And it's starting to throb now, and I'm remembering the time my first Halloween when I dressed as a horse. And time to say goodbye. This is Julia Child. Bon appetit. Happy Halloween!
The French Chef is made possible by a grant from Hills Brothers Coffee Incorporated and a grant from the Polaroid Corporation.
So much blood everywhere! I am getting a little hungry. I could go for a bite.
Candy and ice cream and pickled herring and sweet and sour upside down cake and hard-boiled all-day suckers.
Das ist gut, ja? Ja, ist gut. Und Schiefes und Whisbein. Ja, Schiefes. Und Vico, ja? Ja, Vico.
Come, kiddies. Let's go eat the goodies, the goodies, the goodies. Let's go eat the goodies. La-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Ist gut, ja. Oh, ja, ist gut. Ja, ist gut. Und yummy. Oh, ja, und yummy, ja.
How do you do, sir?
I am the truant officer, madam. And pray, what are your names, my poor children?
My name is Gretel. And my name is Hans.
Run for your dear little lives. She is a witch and means to eat you for her supper.
Ach, und Himmel! Your mother rides a vacuum cleaner!
Here, I smell gays.
Hi, everybody. Looks like almost everybody's here. Let's get started.
See, Sarah, I told you it'd be easier this time. Oh, you did it! But where are they? In here. In there.
Hey, someone's trying to call in.
Winnie, help us!
Oh, must I do everything myself? Oh! Move it!
Oh, wow! Aren't you the Sanderson sisters?
We are.
We are huge fans.
Isn't that nice? You're such a delectable man.
Delectable? I thought you only ate children.
Oh, no, silly boy. That's in the past. we've decided to add a little sugar to our diets.
Oh no, everyone. Leave the Zoom meeting before they suck the life out of us.
Well, if I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
Oh, stop right there.
He's gonna hear him. What's gonna happen? Oh, like, what?
I put a spell on you. And now you're mine. You can't stop the things I do. I ain't lying. It's been 300 years, right down to the day. Now the witch is back, and there's hell to pay. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. Hello, Connecticut Gaymen's Chorus. My name's Winnie. What's yours? I put a spell on you, and now you're gone. My whammy fell on you, and it was yours. Your magical lies have all been cursed because of all the witches working. I'm the worst. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. She's lying.
If you don't believe, you better get superstitious. Ask my sisters.
She's vicious.
I put a spell on you, a wicked spell. I put a spell on you, sisters. I say enter pie, upper maybe up and die.
I say enter pie, upper maybe up and down.
In common Koriyama.
In common Koriyama.
Hey, I say bye
And work on my costume. In the regular world, Halloween is when children dress up in costumes and beg for candy. In girl world, Halloween is the one night a year when a girl can dress like a total slut and no other girls can say anything about it. The hardcore girls just wear lingerie and some form of animal ears.
Doesn't she look great, honey? What are you? I'm a mouse. Duh.
Unfortunately, no one told me about the slut rule, so I showed up like this.
And we showed up like this. Hi there, I'm Greg McMahon. I'm the artistic director of the Connecticut Gay Men's Chorus. And welcome to our first ever virtual concert. It's been almost a year since we've seen you last, and we miss all of you, and we miss being able to sing for you. Tonight, we have all sorts of surprises and surprise guests for you, and I hope you enjoy your evening. Just wanted to remind you all what going to a concert is like. Here's an archival footage from our production of ABBA Queen a few years ago. Enjoy, and happy Halloween.
Buildings
Welcome to Cooking with the Devil. We're gonna make vampire dentures. And here's what you'll need. Chocolate chip cookies, mini marshmallows, slivered almonds, some vanilla frosting, and some red food coloring. Mix the frosting with the red food coloring. You can cut chocolate chip cookies in half. Just layer the mini marshmallows and you make a little sandwich like that. And you come up with your vampire dentures.
Is this made from real lemons? Yes. I only like all natural foods and beverages, organically grown, with no preservatives. Are you sure they're real lemons? Yes. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll buy a cup if you buy a box of my delicious Girl Scout cookies. Do we have a deal? Are they made from real Girl Scouts?
I hold your hand in mine, dear. I press it to my lips. I take a healthy bite from your dainty fingertips. My joy would be complete, dear, if you were only here. But still I'll keep your hand as a precious souvenir. The night you died I cut it off. I really don't know why. For now each time I kiss it, I get bloodstains on my tie. I'm sorry now I killed you. Our love was something fine. Until they come to get me, I shall hold your hand in mine.
Ah, so lovely. Fiends need love too. Oh, that reminds me. I have to order a snack for after the show. Uber Eats has the tastiest drivers.
This morning, Billy looked like any other boy, but as the moon rose, he turned into a werewolf. He used new Pa's Halloween makeup kits. His friends did too. Look, Mike's a vampire. Amy's a ghost. Pa's makeup is safer than masks. It never blocks vision, and it's hypoallergenic too. So watch your kids turn into the creatures they really are with new Pa's Halloween makeup kits.
Every one of you watching this screen, look out. Because soon, very soon, the most horrifying monster menace ever conceived will be oozing into this theater.
Sadly, because of the current situation, we are unable to hold our bingo. But luckily, by special delivery, we have Miss Robin Banks to entertain you with her I the number of bingo. Damn it.
And welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making one of my favorite recipes. It's called Monster Crepes, just in time for spooky ooky Halloween. Who doesn't like a monster-sized anything? You know what I'm talking about? So what I've done is I've taken a hot pan and I've buttered it and melted the butter, and then I have taken my ingredients, which is 1 cup of milk, 2 eggs, 1 cup of flour, and a pinch of salt. And what I do is I take 3 of my ladle sizes to fill the bottom of this here pan, which is hot, I must say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1, 2, 3 ladles full, which I just happen to know that's a good measure for this pan. And I'm going to roll the pan around with a towel. What I'm going to roll this pan around, and I'm going to get this batter, which I said again, once again, the batter is 1 cup of milk, 2 eggs, 1 cup of flour, and a pinch of salt. And, oh, I'm sorry, 3 tablespoons of melted butter in the batter. So you mix that all up together, just use a whisk. And in this hot buttered, I suggest a cast iron pan. It just works better. They don't stick. Even a non-stick skillet, I've had a crepe stick. So what I do is I take this and I cook it. Now this is what happened earlier. I made one of these earlier when I was working on the cooking show, and let me tell you why this is cooking. It looks something like this. I took a homemade apple compote and I filled it in a crepe. Oh yeah, I did this earlier. This is the past and the future leading up. So I already made this crepe. It was so good, I tried it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this cook. And I add a little whipped cream. A little caramel sauce. I just write from Smuckers. Smuckers is not sponsoring this, but if they want to send me a bottle of caramel sauce, tell them to wait, because I got this whole bottle of caramel. So, the apples are really great. The way I made them was I stewed them with, first I fried them with butter, and then I stewed them with a little bit of apple cider that I had on hand, but you can use water or brown sugar, you know, cook with it, but it was great. So now I'm going to take my fork and go around the edge of this monster-sized crepe. Just kind of peel it away a little bit at a time. There we go. And even though I normally don't use this, I usually use the fork. I'm going to use this to get a good grip underneath. And I'm going to flip it. Hooray! Perfect crepe. When I say perfect, I mean it's almost perfect. So here we go. Right there with some little craters on it. Looks like the moon in a hot iron pan. I'm going to take that. Then what you do is you fill it with apples. And you roll it up. It looks something like what this used to look like. I couldn't stop eating it. It's so good, and you should try it. I know what you're saying. Robin, can I put anything inside these crepes? Absolutely, you can put anything in these crepes. If you want to use bananas Foster, you can make blueberry compote, you could buy canned pie filling, you can put anything in it, even if you have some jam or if you have just some butter and powdered sugar. So ta-da. This is how your crepe looks when you're done. It's monster size, like the biggest tortilla you've ever seen. You know what I was saying, you have to imagine the apples going inside of here because I already ate it. Flip it over, you got a monster crepe, put your toppings on it, whatever you like. Hey, let me tell you this, it's hot over this griddle here, and I just want to let you know that my camera's melting a little bit, so I have to get going. And I want to tell you guys from the bottom of my heart, I missed you at Bingo Mania. I can't wait to see you guys again. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of recipe demonstration, and happy Halloween.
Oh, for shame! Just look at your fingernails. My, I'll bet you monsters lead interesting lives. I said to my girlfriend just the other day, gee, I'll bet monsters are interesting, I said. The places you must go and the things you must see, my stars. And I'll bet you meet a lot of interesting people, too. I'm always interested in meeting interesting people. Now let's dip our patties in the water.
Wow!
You buy me a thorn before you buy me a rose. I'm covered in dirt before I'm covered in gold. Trying me on, yeah, you're taking me off. Say what you want, but I will never be told. 'Cause I'm in love with the monster. My friends say I'm stupid, that I'm out of my mind. But without you, boy, I'll be bored all the time. No, I don't really care for the same conversations. Got everything I need, and I'd rather be chasing love with the monster. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with the monster. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with the monster. I'm in love with the monster. You wrap me in leather before you wrap me in lace. We break the rules like you're changing the game. You're trying me on, now you're taking me off. Say what you own, I will never be told. I'm in love with the monster. My daddy told me I should have better taste, but I'd rather pay to see the look on his face. No, I don't really care for the lame conversations. Got everything I need, and I'd rather be chasing love with the monster. Oh yeah, baby, I'm in love. Oh, don't you know? I'm in love, my baby. My monster. I'm in love with the monster. Sweet on your try, they don't not get enough from it. Ain't got the dime, 'cause I just don't get enough from it. Leave it to me, don't you see? I don't run from it. Bigger, but better. Hey, 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 hey. You make me crazy, but I love it, babe. You make me crazy. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You make me crazy, but I love it. You make me crazy, baby. 'Cause I'm in love with the monster. Everybody now, come on! Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? Everybody with the monster. Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? Everybody love the monster. I'm in love with the monster. Oh baby, I'm in love. Everybody love the monster. With the monster. I'm in love with the monster. Everybody loves the monster. With the monster. 'Cause I'm in love with the monster. Hit me! Oh! Hit me! Yeah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah!
It is perfectly okay to love a monster. After all, love is love. I love lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Well, if you're looking for trouble, here I am. And if you wanna see double, here I am. I don't do what the good girls do. That dreams really do come true. So you better stand back and my emotions sickness or a heart attack. I can really wake up with a swelling in your pocket, make your eyeballs drop. I'm this socket, I'm rough, I'm tough, I'm woman enough to get ready. I'm gonna do my stuff. I can take it, I can shake it, I can cook it, I can bake it. If I don't have to blow. Look out, Jarvis, here I go!
Well, it's getting late, and I think I need a little bit of a refreshment for myself to keep going. Oh. No, nothing. I feel fine.
Something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. You start to freeze as horror looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed, 'cause this is Thriller, Thriller night. Ain't no one's gonna save you from the beast about to strike. You know it's Thriller, Thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. Yeah. You hear the door slam and realize there's nowhere left to run. You feel the cold hand and wonder if you'll ever see the sun. You close your eyes and hope that this is just imagination. But all the while, you hear the creature creeping up behind. You're out of time, 'cause this is Thriller, Thriller night. Ain't no second chance against the thing with 40 eyes. You know it's Thriller, Thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. Night creatures calling, the dead start to walk in their masquerade. There's no escaping the jaws of the alien this night. This is the end of your life. They're out to get you. There's demons closing in on every side. They will possess you unless you change that number on your dial. Now is the time for you and I to cuddle close together. All through the night, I'll save you from the terror on the screen. I'll make you see that this is Thriller, Thriller night. 'Cause I can feel you more than any ghost or dead or try. Girl, this is Thriller, Thriller night. So let me hold you tight and share a killer, thriller, chiller, thriller tonight. Thriller, Thriller night. I can feel you more than any ghost or dead or try. Girl, this is Thriller, Thriller night. So let me hold you tight and share a killer, thriller. I'm gonna tell you tonight,
Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. Whosoever shall be found, the souls are getting down, must stand and face the hounds of hell, rot inside a corpsey shell. Foul stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver. Oh, no immortal can resist the evil thriller.
In the velvet darkness of the blackest night, burning bright, there's a guiding star. No matter what or who you are,
There's a light over at the Frankenstein place. There's a light burning in the fireplace. There's a light in the darkness of everybody's life.
The darkness must flow down the river of night's dreaming. Flow, Morpheus, slow, let the sun and light come streaming into my life, into my life.
There's a light over at the Frankenstein place.